Hi guys. Today I am going to talk about what the new supply has that you don't. This is a really common question that we ask after we leave a narcissistic relationship and we are faced with the fact that our exes are deep and head over heels in a new relationship with the blink of an eye. How does that happen? How do they discard us and move on so quickly? They're all over social media, they're all around town. All of your mutual friends are sure to let you know that they're happy and in this new relationship and everything is rainbows and butterflies. Why does this happen? And why does the new supply have this hold over the narcissist that you could never seem to grasp? Well, we're going to talk about that a little bit in today's video. My name is Amy, and this is Narcaway. My channel is devoted to educating, supporting, and encouraging victims and survivors of narcissistic abuse. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Okay, let's get right into the video. What does the new supply have that you don't? This is a hard question, guys, because really there's only two things that they have that you don't have. And that is, the first thing is ignorance. And the second thing is the bliss of the honeymoon stage that they're still in. That's it. It's really that simple. The question we really need to be asking is what the new supply doesn't have that you have. Because that's a longer list, and really it explains a lot of why the new supply is sucked into this relationship and so happy. And don't forget, you were the new supply once too. You were in that state of bliss and ignorance at one point in your relationship. And that's how you got exactly to where you are now. So don't be too hard on the new supply. They don't know what's coming to them. They have no idea who is really behind that curtain. The reason that they're sucked in and they are head over heels and they are invested in this relationship is the exact same reasons that you were. The narcissist is a master at love bombing and creating a false narrative to lure you in, to hook you, and to keep you. They tell you everything you want to hear. They portray themselves to be the man or the woman of your dreams. They are on their best behaviors in the early days of the relationship, and that's why you fall in love with them so quickly and so hard. You are, just like the new supply is now, ignorant. That means that you don't know what is going to happen, who that person is. They are future faking. You've heard that term before, and it's exactly what it sounds like. The narcissist fakes what the future will behold for you. They make all the promises of marriage, home ownership, family, loyalty, honesty, everything that you're looking for in a relationship. They have promised it to you. And because you're in the beginning phases, or the new supply is in the beginning phases, you have no reason to doubt that. Until someone has broken your trust or shown you who they really are, you are always going to believe that they are being honest with you. You have no reason not to. Unless somebody has put it in your ear and told you, hey, maybe you want to watch out for this person, or maybe you know them from the past and you've seen it with them in their prior relationships. But if you don't have the advantage of either of those two things, of knowing anything about the narcissist before you get into a relationship with them, then yeah, you're an easy target to be strung along and to be future faked and to be sucked in to a relationship that is doomed from the get-go. The new supply is being plied right now with gifts, with words of adoration, with good sex, with attention and affection, with all of the things that make you fall in love with someone. They've got their rose-colored glasses on. They see everything through a tint, a skewed tint of falsity. They don't see reality right now. They see what the narcissist wants them to see. And if we can just step into the narcissist's shoes for a moment, what they're doing is they're molding them. The narcissist is in a creation mode right now. They are creating this narrative. They are creating this relationship bubble that their target, the new victim, the new supply, is falling prey to. So they're on their best behavior. Think back to when you first started dating the narcissist in your life. How did they act? How did they treat you? I know when I think back, I was head over heels in love with him in the very beginning. I remember him saying everything I wanted to hear. The sex was good. The attention was amazing. The affection, everything was there. The recipe was on point to suck me in. And once I was sucked in, once I was already in love with this person, the switch was flipped. And that's probably what happened to you. It happened slowly, not fast. It started with one or two things here and there where you started questioning, well, wait a second. That doesn't seem quite right. This is not really in line with what I signed up for, with what the narcissists portrayed themselves as. So you start asking questions, but by that time that you get to the point of asking questions, you're already in it. You're already in love with that person. You might have already moved in with them or even married them or even had a child with them. And it is not easy to leave once any of those things have happened, because now you're invested. You're either invested with your emotions or financially or legally through custody. It's not that easy to turn and walk away, which is why you need to know the signs of narcissistic abuse and love bombing and emotional abuse before you get invested. And now that you have gone through this, you will see them quicker if you come across a relationship like this again in your future. That's the good thing. Knowing this and going through it previously should prevent you from getting sucked in again, as long as you're aware and not wearing those rose-colored glasses. The chances are that the new supply has not gone through this before. They don't know what narcissistic abuse or emotional abuse looks like, just like you didn't the first time you went through it. So they are being sucked in. That is what makes them so good for the narcissist. That is why the narcissist is so attracted to them. They might have other things going for them. They're probably attractive. They might have a good job. They might have a nice personality. Who knows? Everybody's different. Everybody has something to offer. And the more they have to offer, the more appealing they're going to be to the narcissist. Of course, the narcissist always wants that somebody to compliment them, whether it's a trophy wife or a sugar daddy husband, whatever it is that's going to make them look better or give them more. And whether that's tangible items, material things that they're given, or it could be just an ego boost or clout in their community. But one way or another, the new supply is offering the narcissist something. At the very least, what they're giving them is company, someone to feed off of. They're called supply for a reason, guys. They are supplying the narcissist with fuel, and that fuel comes in many forms. It comes in sex, it comes in attention, it comes in money, it comes in clout. There are these different forms of fuel that feed the narcissist, which is why they need supply. That's another thing the new supply has that you don't have. And that's the fact that they're giving the narcissist their attention. That alone is a huge thing. If you've gone no contact, you are of no use to the narcissist anymore. No matter what you have, if the narcissist can't extract that from you, that is of absolutely no use to them. The new supply, now they're giving them something, whatever it is. Think about some of the things the new supply doesn't have. Let's think about that for a second. They have no vision, no clarity on your ex's past. They don't know, and even if you've told them or they have heard, they don't know from their own experience what that narcissist is capable of, whether that's physical abuse, verbal abuse, silent treatments, abandonment. They have no idea what the narcissist is capable of and what they intend to get away with as that relationship goes forward. They're going to learn, they're going to find out, because the narcissist will eventually start abusing them the same way that they abused you, but they have to suck them in first. The new supply has not yet had those feelings of hopelessness and despair that you have dealt with. They have only felt the love bombing, the positivity, the love. They have not dealt with abandonment or cheating or lying yet. So that's why the new supply is appealing to the narcissist. It's not because they're a better person than you. It's not because they're a better partner or a better spouse or a better anything than you. They're not better than you. They just don't know what they're in for. They are a blank slate. And when it comes to the new supply and what they have that you don't, that's all it is, guys. It's that ignorance and that moldability that the narcissist can take. And they will. They will. So don't be jealous of the new supply. Be happy that you're not being abused by the narcissist anymore. That's the biggest thing here. And I know that's hard to understand when you're still in the relationship or when you're newly out of it, when you're still bonded and tied to the narcissist. It's very hard to comprehend them with another person, but you'll get there. you will get there. I promise you. I speak from experience. The thought of my ex while I was still with him being with somebody else, it blew my mind. I couldn't comprehend it. I couldn't wrap my head around it. But soon as I left him and I made that decision to leave, that was it. It was like slicing a cake. It was just cutting it in half. It was gone. That feeling and that care. It was almost a relief because I knew that I would not have to deal with him anymore and his abuse. And that feeling, that anxiety you have of moving on and letting them move on, that will dissipate in time, guys. I promise you that. Please believe me when I tell you that. Yes, it's gonna hurt in the beginning. It's gonna be a little bit bumpy as you get through that. But once you go no contact, or as low contact as you possibly can, if kids are involved, you will get there. I promise you that 1,000%. Actually, that's what I want in this video in the comments. I want people that have left their relationships and have moved past that point of anxiety where they are concerned about the new supply. I want them to give some words of encouragement to anybody who's watching this video to find out what the new supply has that they don't. Go ahead and share your experience of getting over the hump and how good it feels once you've moved on, because I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to really appreciate those words and use that as motivation and encouragement to get past the hard part. Okay guys, I hope this video answers some questions for you. If you don't already subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe now. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Narcaway for daily posts. And if you want a one-on-one consultation with me, I don't really promote that a whole lot, but I do have calls that I take. So if you're interested in having a one-on-one private phone call with me, email me at narcaway@hotmail.com. Or you can DM me on Instagram. I check those pretty regularly too. And we can set up an appointment and we can talk one-on-one. Until the next video, I love you all, guys. Take care and thanks for watching.